It's time to prestige some pages, upgrade my combat adversary tree, and actually start this brilliant event. I'm Professor Vocus, and this is Harry Potter Wizards Unite.
Hello, Professor. I didn't see you there.
Today is Monday, and this whole brilliant event starting on Sunday has definitely just thrown me off completely, especially having finished the Saturday event. I didn't even get a guide out for this brilliant event. Luckily, there's certainly enough people that'll cover that, and we can kind of go through this together. It is shorter, though, so trying to get through it, and I had no chance to really open up the game yesterday and actually video, so I just figured I'd wait till today to open it up and start the event with you guys. SOS Task Force agents are reporting behavior indicative of a surge. I sense a lot of activity within the Calamity too. Did you? Intercept the Unforgivable's incoming surge and redirect it? Yes. I understand that you're trying to send the Unforgivable a message, but are you sure taking action without discussing the possible consequences first was smart? Their suggestion to stop meddling with the Calamity didn't contain any specific threats, but I doubt they'll let this slide. So much talking. I'm not afraid of the Unforgivable, but I am afraid what could happen if they're allowed unfettered access to the Calamity. By the time we made a decision on what to do, who knows what they might have unleashed. There's a good chance their threat was just a bluff anyway. I don't know, Harry. The Unforgivable doesn't seem like the kind of group to make empty threats. I just hope we don't find that out firsthand. So there we are. We have started. Let me go ahead and I'll pick up that brilliant port key. I'm going to walk some port keys, obviously. I'm not sure how much... Oh, good. I unlocked one of the port keys from Saturday. I'm slowly... You'll see here. I still have a ton left. I only have one space for that. I'm going to open this other port key in a little bit, and that'll open up another space. But I'm really not sure how far we're even going to get even during this sit down right now, because the Brew 3 potions, let's go over to Cauldrons. I'll just show you. Me, again, being semi-unprepared, but a little prepared. I actually have 2 potions that are done. So the Wit Sharpening and the Extimulo. So there you go, I brewed 2. But I need to brew this third one. And if you look, I don't even have the ingredients. And right now, there's really no rush for me to brew because you can see I still need to get 12 Brilliant Wormtail Foundables. And right now, I'm not going anywhere. I'm at home. So I'm not in any rush. I do want to pick up ingredients at some point. I'm hoping some energy appears so I can pick up ingredients. Or when I go out later, there's a possibility I can pick up some of that. So anyway, I'm in no rush really to finish task 1. Today, I really wanted to do a couple other things that have been waiting to be done. So the first thing is I've been running a bunch of fortresses. I essentially just went into my registry and I just started going page to page, anything I didn't have on gold, and I was looking at where fortress fragments were the only thing I needed to be able to prestige a page over to whatever the next level was. And I essentially just started running low-level fortresses over and over and over, trying to get those to drop. Actually, let me back out again. I'll even show you. If you look at my energy, I'm 37 out of 255. The last time I left you, I had maxed out my energy, and I even had some energy gifts waiting. Well, I burned through all of it because I was just running fortress after fortress. So we do have a decent number of prestiges and a number of golds as well. Our first stop is over here at Hogwarts. I have gold on the first thing and gold on the moving staircases, but when you come down to the Great Hall, I just needed 1 fortress foundable, and it wasn't the Owl Lectern. I already had that. But I did manage to get 21 out of 21 of the last image I need, so let's go ahead and place that. That's the... I'm blanking on the name of it. It's the, where they keep score for the House Cup for all the things, but I can't remember the actual official name of it. So let's get our rank ups, though. House Hourglasses. I thought that, but it doesn't really look like an hourglass, but they are an hourglass. But they don't really measure in hours, so that's kind of odd in and of itself. They measure the score. Anyway, I do get to prestige this over to gold, so let's go ahead and prestige. Congratulations, we have prestige this page gold, which means the only page I don't have on gold is Moving Staircases 2, but I ran enough fortresses to get the boar painting, which was the last thing. And man, I was getting everything else drop. I was getting tons of owl lecterns and the hourglasses. I just kept not getting this boar. I mean, I would do like, I think 15 or 16 in a row, and I still wasn't getting the boar. And there's 4 possible foundables. So essentially I should have about a 25% chance that anytime I actually get a drop, I have a 25% chance of it being this. So every 4 drops approximately, you know how odds work with this stuff. It doesn't mean you're gonna get it every 4th time. But it did take me a while, longer than I would have thought of statistically speaking. But in the end, I did manage to get all of them. So let's go ahead and place that image. That's 600 Hogwarts experience, or family experience, which means 6 rank ups, 6 trunks, which is really nice. Nothing nothing special from those rank ups, nor from the rank ups just a second ago either. But let's prestige this page over to gold. Congratulations. Not only have we prestiged this page to gold, but now Hogwarts, that's another family that I have managed to get all the way to gold. And I know a lot of you guys have been playing for a while. You're like, my whole registry's gold. Yes, I definitely take things a little bit slower. Over here at Magical Games and Sports, I don't have a page to prestige, but I did manage Quidditch Keeper Ron. I do have that image, and it's on the silver page. He was the last wild spawn I hadn't placed on this page, so I was waiting to kind of place that image. I still need these stands, and there's just so many foundables. I do need to run a ton of fortresses because I could actually prestige a bunch of these pages just by getting those fortress foundables. But for right now, they will just have to sit and wait. Over here at Wonders of the Wizarding World at Hogwarts Gate, if you look at this page, I actually have every image except for Grop is ready to be placed. And I haven't placed the images because I really wanted to get it over to silver first. You can see the Howler, the Weeping Willow, the Weasley's Flying Car, all that stuff, but not Grop. But I have placed Grop, so that is good. So anyway, I just needed the Night Bus, and I did get those 14 fragments, so let's go ahead and place that image. We'll get this page over to silver finally, so not a gold prestige, but a prestige nonetheless. Again, nothing of consequence on those rank ups, just normal rank ups, nothing from the trunks that I wouldn't normally get, just some experience and that kind of thing, runestone. So good thing is carried those fragments over. It's going to help me place those images that much quicker to potentially get to gold. While I was getting the Night Bus fragments, I was also working on the platform 9 3/4 sign to get that filled out so that I can get King's Cross Station over to gold though. So let's go and place that image. Again, 6 rank ups, which is so nice because 6 trunks, 6 chances to get things. And yet again, just normal trunks, nothing special in them, but we do get to prestige this page. So let's prestige this page over to gold as well. So many gold prestiges today. I've really filled out my registry over the weekend. This was more like a Saturday night, and a little bit on Sunday I was able to do some of this. So that finishes up all the prestiges I had and some of those images I had to place. I still have some images actually to place, but they're things that might be community days and there's no rush. And if I see that foundable out in the wild and I feel like I'm going to get some more fragments of it, a lot of times I'll just back out, place the image, and then go re-engage the foundable. But I'll just hold on to it until then, just in case we need to get family experience, things like that for events. Anyway, the next thing I got to do is go over to combat training. Now, because I ran so many fortresses, I was placing a lot of challenge images, getting me, especially on like gold pages, some of the simple ones like the joke products as well as some of the books, and they give you like 1,200 challenge experience, and you need like, 3,000 whatever. So I was actually getting a lot of rank ups there and getting 2 spell books and 2 spell books and 2 spell books. So I finally did make it in advanced adversarial combat. This last node right here that takes 250 scrolls and then the 50 red spell books, that was really the kicker. 75 defense against dark arts books, but I've had those for a while too. I have like 200 and something right now. But really it was those red spell books, and I right now have 59. So some people have been sending me extravagant runestone gifts, so I totally appreciate that. That definitely helps get a little bit more. And then me running all those fortresses allowed me to build it up so I can finally max out my dodge up to 50%. Now, on the previous level, the 34%, I've actually been seeing a lot more dodges just against adversaries, more than I had. It just seems to happen, I don't know, once per chain I seem to be able to dodge either one of the guards or at least the final adversary. I even fought a dragon the other day, and man, having a couple dodges during a dragon fight, it makes a world of difference. The fact that you just don't take damage for that one round just helps you get ahead of the game there and be able to maybe knock it out without having to pop a healing potion or 2 healing potions. But now I'm getting up to 50%, so I hope I see it even a little bit more, so let's go ahead and upgrade that. Woohoo! So my dodge is at 50% versus feared adversaries, which means the next node I'm really going for now is lethal adversaries, which aren't out yet, but I certainly want to get a head start. 100 defense against dark arts books, I have that already. 200 scrolls, I think everybody's got all that now. But it's the 40 spell books. But I'm at 9 already, and I do plan on running a lot more challenges, especially the Magical Games and Sports. But by running those, I definitely should start to rack up some spell books and get to this 40 and be able to do that. It's the defense against the dark arts books that I probably need to maybe go after adversaries a little bit more, but I don't feel like using EDM, so I'm just going to look for them in the wild. So looking back over at special assignments, I still need to collect a couple more ingredients. I still need to brew a potion. I need to get an ingredient for the potion because I have none of those ingredients, and I really don't want to spend any gold, even a little bit, when I can just go out, because I do have some errands to run, and I know I'll find some of those ingredients, and I'll be able to actually brew some of that stuff. And then the 12 brilliant wormtail foundable fragments, I'll definitely have to be out and about for that, or pop a tonic. But since I know I'm going out out and about, I think I'll end up seeing the Brilliant Wormtails, even just at like a grocery store parking lot, that kind of thing usually pops up enough of those. Definitely a quicker episode today. It's just been so odd with the Brilliant event being on a different day. I'm so used to making the guides for it like Sunday night or even Monday morning and putting it out Monday, the day before it begins. And with it being on Sunday, especially with it being on Sunday, and my brain, I was thinking the second part starts on a Monday, and for some reason I was thinking this part started on a Monday as I went through my Saturday doing that community day. So after editing that video on Sunday, I was just not prepared for what was happening, in addition to some other stuff happening in life. But there's nothing bad, just other things that occur that take up your time and require your attention. So with the event ending earlier than normal, meaning just less days to do it, there's a good chance for tomorrow's episode you will see me pass that first set of tasks, which is nothing special, just the brewing and get some Brilliant Wormtails, and already working on the second set of tasks, if not even the third, really depending on how much I get through today as I'm out and about, but without my camera. I hope you were able to get a head start on the event on Sunday and maybe get a jump on it, since the rest of it's all weekdays, and we'll be able to finish the event because there's definitely a decent number of tasks for weekdays and it being a shorter number of days. As always, thank you guys for watching this video, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Knox.